7 of the tutorial here of the MyLeague Simulation. Here's your starting lineup for the start of the first season of the day. DeAndre Ayton, Jonathan Peterson, Joseph Dennis, Norman Cowan, Frank Moncrief, Brendan McCoy, Jin Lee, Mirko Petrovic, Jonathan Daniels, Will Ball, Frankie Humphreys, Tyson Wolf, Jay Buford. And let's get it underway, starting the simulation of season number 1 here of part 7. Definitely going to have a stack full 3 years today. Tomorrow, I don't know if I'm going to have another episode. I probably won't tomorrow, actually. And I'll just do Monday through Thursday videos from now on. But it's definitely been a fun road. And because I'm going to have stuff to do on Friday. So I'm probably not going to have time for videos for Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. But I will have back on Monday through Thursday. So count on that, Monday through Thursday, the video time. And it's been a fun road here. Part 7 is today. And we got a long way to go yet through these videos. So don't be too upset that we're not having a lot of videos now because of no Fridays. So that'll definitely take off some video count. But you know what? People got stuff to do in life, and you just can't always do videos. So I'm gonna try to do videos Monday through Thursday for probably until summer starts. And then maybe have a Monday through Friday again. But Monday through Thursday, count on that right now. If I miss a day, don't get too mad at me because I'm a real busy person doing with school and everything. And so you gotta expect some errors in the video count. So right now, we're really just accepting all the trades. I'm trying to get through this as fast as we possibly can. Can we make the playoffs? We're probably not going to because we are 10-33. Wow. And now we've reached the month of February, so you're getting closer and closer to the trade deadline, which is a good thing. Sorry for that little wait. I had to get a drink there. Alright. Here's February 7th. And we're getting a lot of trades all of a sudden here to end the first season today. There is, of course, going to be 3 seasons today, so make sure you get your money's worth. About a half-hour video today, like I always do. And then I got to do some homework from school on my 3rd day of school today. Counting them down, 175 to go, so definitely a lot of days to go yet, but 3 in. You got to think of that. You're 3 in. So a lot of stuff going on here. A lot of trades. 22nd is going to be the trade deadline. I'm sure we'll have. That's probably the last trade, I hope, of the thing. I'm hoping that's it. Come on, that be it. Please, please, please. Please, no more. Oh, we get our last trade. No more trades. Trade deadline has came. Now we just got to sit through and show make the rest of the season. So here we go, guys. The end of the season summation. Here it is. We're in the month of March, so we're not going to make the playoffs, so no playoffs that we have to see our team go through. And we haven't made the playoffs since season 1 of this simulation, so it's definitely been a boring simulation to see that our team's never made the playoffs. But you know what? You can't be totally mad at yourself because it's not our fault. It's the lack of the game making us not make the playoffs. So you really can't be that much upset. So, we made it into April. That's it. We are done. Who is going to be your NBA champion? Who's going to be your MVP? It is Cameron Meekins from the Timberwolves. Rookie of the Year is going to be Osander Kolomak, Layman Wright, Dario Zagrak with Youth Player of the Year, Most Improved Player, Quint Powers, William Walker, Coach of the Year, and Cameron Meekins again, the MVP. So from part 7 on, so we're probably going to have about 20 parts or something. I'm not going to be doing the NBA draft anymore. Just because it's not worth it. The real rookies aren't there. So we're totally going to really skip over the whole offseason for now on. I'm sorry about that. We're going to go to the league meetings now because it's not even worth it. Everyone's pretty well retired, rejected. And we're going to go straight to the next season. Sorry guys, that'll make this video, these parts will be pretty quick. But we're not going to be doing the NBA draft or anything like that anymore just because it takes too much time out of the video. And there's nobody really in the real life players that are going to be going through that draft. It's just the automated rookies from NBA 2K17 servers. So, I'm sorry about that. But they're going to be about 15-minute videos now for the parts. So, it's still going to be a decent long video. So, there goes the free agency. And we'll get ready to start season number 2. But I'll have to give you guys our roster for the start of season number 2 first. So here we go. Season number 2. Our roster is going to be Malcolm Murphy, Chester Patterson, Pete Wilter, Aid Udong, Grant Carney, Alton Wall, Sasa Jovanovic, Miro Protetovic, Tyson Wolf, Garrett O'Keefe, Jadis Christic, Lance Cross, Alexi Butler. So here we go. Season number 2. Let's get ready to go through it. So you may be wondering why we're not in the offseason 6 minutes in, because we're pretty much skimming over the whole entire offseason. It's no sense in doing the NBA draft because we don't know any of the players by now. 2035-36. We're not going to know any of these players that come out of the draft. So what's the point in even doing the draft if we're not going to know anybody? That's the way that I think of it. I mean, you guys can think of it however you want. You might be mad at me for not doing the NBA draft anymore. But since we don't know any of the players, I don't get why you would want to keep doing the NBA draft. So we're not going to do the NBA draft anymore. We're just going to skim through the seasons, see if we can make the playoffs, see who's your MVP every year, and who's going to win the NBA Finals. So definitely an interesting concept. We've made it into January. And we're getting closer and closer to the end of the season. So hopefully we can get to the trade deadline and we can get past this and be done with season number 2. 3 seasons, of course. It's going to be a quick parts now. So that's the thing that you guys got to keep in mind as well, is that these parts are going to be very, very short. 3 soulmated seasons. We're not going to be doing the off-season soulmations anymore because we don't know any of the people that play for these teams. But I'm still going to give you your MVP award and all of your other award players, but we're not going to know who they are. So you're basically going to be like, oh, good job, auto-rated, generated player. You know what? You just got to sit through this. That's what I've been doing. You can't imagine how many years I've won, about 20 years now, sublimating. It's definitely getting old. By now, it gets old, You're just sitting here and be like, da-da-da-da-da, this is getting old, this is getting old. But you know what? You just got to sit through it, and you're going to be like, you know what? I want to know what happens. That's the thing about it, is what if actually one of these teams actually does win in the future? Like, what if the 76ers win this year's championship? You might be like, well, maybe by 2033 they could win the NBA championship. Or something like that. So it really kind of gives you an idea of what could happen in the NBA. And that's what I love about these simulations. You can do it on Madden, you can do it on FIFA, you can do it on hockey, you can do it on MLB. You can do it on any kind of game you want. I mean, I do have the Houston Rockets as my technically team, but we haven't won really any game this year, so it's not really helping us because we're not making the playoffs, but it's just something to go through. It's kind of interesting to see what happens in the game when you go 2+ years into the game. It's just really interesting to see what happens throughout the process. We've had a lot of trades this year. We're getting ready to head into the trade deadline. We're getting closer and closer, about 10 minutes in now of season number 2. And now we're officially 10 minutes on the air, so we haven't really seen much, to be honest. We've just been seeing trades and trades and trades. we can't make the playoffs anymore. So I don't know if I'm going to actually have 20 parts and I'm never going to make the playoffs. So there goes the trade deadline. No more trades. This should go pretty fast for the end of season number 2. So that's a good thing. And now we just go to the rest of the end of the season now. And that'll be it for this season number 2 here. Will we have a new MVP, or will the guy who won the MVP last year win the MVP again? I don't know. Nick Johnson won about 12 straight Defensive Player of the Years and MVP awards. So I don't think anybody's ever going to beat Nick Johnson's record, just because he was insane. About 15 MVPs in a row, 15 Defensive Player of the Award wins in a row. That is absolutely insane to see what he went through. And now we are heading into the completion. And we are into the completion now of the second season. Who is going to win the MVP award? Your MVP winner is Cameron Meekins from the Timberwolves 2 years in a row. Caron Keller, Rookie of the Year, Sixth Man of the Year. Craig Haynes, Jake Cock, Defensive Player. Thomas McGuire, Most Improved Player of the Year, Coach of the Year. John Smith for the Portland Trail Blazers. Your NBA champions are the Dallas Mavericks. That is impressive for the Dallas Mavericks, with Nathan Sessions winning the MVP for them in the NBA Finals. Now we're going to go to the league meetings now to make sure that all the league meetings are rejected. So we're going to go to reject, we're going to go to reject, and now we're going to go straight to the next season because we do not do the NBA draft more because we don't know any of the players. And we'll get ready to do our final season assimilation, which it will be probably around a 20-minute video still because the assimilation takes so long. But I'm going to appreciate you guys tuning into this video because it's definitely been a fun road to see what has happened throughout the years. Cameron Meekins, can he win another MVP? That'd be his 3rd straight, but I don't think anybody's going to beat 15. It could, but we'll see what happens. There we go. And through Summer League now. Auto-generate. And now we're to the 3rd and final season assimilation today. We're going to look at our roster before we start the 3rd and final season. Here is our roster. It's Luke Drew II, Earl Brown, Casey Thompson, Rack Zorak, Ed Edwin, Antonio Fields, Lance Cross, Eric Davidson, Randolph Burgess, Scott Kelly, Henry Carlsole, and Randall Winston, Brian Alexander will round out our roster. So now we're going to go ahead and assimilate through the final season of the video for part number 7 of the MyLeague Simulation. Bop, 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 bop. We're getting closer and closer to the end of the simulation process. And we're up to November 20th now. Here of the final season of simulation today. And tomorrow, I don't think I'm having a video, and then you'll have to come back on Tuesday for Tuesday through Thursday. Yeah, that's how it's going to have to work. I can't do Monday through Thursday. I'm sorry, guys. I told you guys Monday through Thursday. It's actually going to be Tuesday through Thursday, so there'll be 3 videos a week. So Tuesday through Thursday. I'm sorry about that. I thought I forgot about Monday that I can't do videos. So Tuesday through Thursday will be the schedule from now on for videos. So make sure you guys turn into those videos and see what is happening. And right now we actually have a decent kind of shot at making the playoffs, which is pretty insane. Now we're in the 2037 calendar year, which is just absolutely insane that we've went through this many seasons on the game. Is just insane. And most of them we did the NBA draft all the way through, so it took a lot longer when we did the NBA draft and try to sign free agents and stuff like that. This is still going to be around a 20-minute video as we're getting ready to head to the 15-minute mark. And it's definitely been a quick road, and pretty sad that the Rockets only make the playoffs 1 time in the season, which is just absolutely insane. But we'll see what happens as we're going to go through this MyLeague Simulation. And we are now into close to the month of February, getting ready to go underway. And we keep getting these trades, so we're not there yet. And we're into January 24th. And we've now made it to February, finally. February 19th is going to be the day where we're going to have the trade deadline. And we are getting closer and closer to the trade deadline. Hopefully we don't get any more. I'm sure we'll get one more trade, though. Yep, there's the trade. And we shouldn't get any more trades. That's it. No more. So that's going to be it. Now we're going to to the end of the regular season. And we do all of our fun stuff before we end the video today. So it's definitely been a fun road here. Part 7 getting ready to be in the books. And I'm definitely trying to do about 20 parts of this video series. So it's definitely going to be a lot of videos. You guys might kind of get tired of the MyLeague Simulation touring playlist. But you know what? It's just something to be interested about. And we'll probably do it on 2K18 once the game gets out and rolling. I'm going to be doing some live streams of the game. So it's not just going to be all about fun. It's just going to be different stuff, live streams and stuff like that. And now we've reached the month of April, so we're getting closer and closer and closer to the end of this. So here we go, guys. Your MVP of this year and our final year of Part 7 is going to be the man himself, Cameron Meekins, 3 years in a row, winning the MVP award. Good job. Will Collier, Rookie of the Year, 6th Man of the Year, Layman Wright, Jake Cockton, Player of the Year, Most Improved, Danny Carter, and James Wallace wins Coach of the Year for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Who's going to win the NBA Finals? Timberwolves get by in the first round. Second round, Timberwolves get by. Third round, they get by. And the finals, they win the finals. Cameron Meekins, wow, 97 overall. 37 points, 11 assists. This kid is the baller, and he wins it for him. 3 years MVP, and he wins an NBA Finals. Now, we're going to go to the league meetings, make sure that everything is okay. And no, whoa, that was really close. And now we're going to go to the end of the season. Here we go, guys. Thank you, guys, for tuning in. I'll give you guys the roster rundown before that we end the video today. But I appreciate everyone tuned in for MyLeague Simulation part number 7 today. It's definitely been a fun time, and it's, I hope, for a fun road ahead for the remaining 13 parts I'm planning on doing, because I'm planning on doing 20 parts. And we'll see what happens here, and I'll give you guys the roster rundown for this year's season for the start of the Part 8 video, so you know who the roster will be. And I'll give you guys that here in just 1 second. Okay, here will be the roster for the next year here for season number 37-38. We will have Lion Baldwin, Rock Zaderak, Leon Potter, Ed Edwin, Claude Ewing, Antonio Fields, Alton Law, Lee Roy, Jamal Bowden, Colin Kent, Scott Kelly, Cameron Reddish, Stephen Labissiere, and that'll be the roster for the 2037-38 season. I appreciate everybody for tuning into this video, and as always, I'll see you guys for Part 8 on Tuesday through Thursday. Will be my new schedule, but I'll see you Tuesday for Part 8 of the MyLeague Simulation. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next one.